You are sitting there right now, staring at your phone, wondering why they walked away from your life so suddenly. The silence feels heavy, and your heart is heavy too, carrying the weight of 1,000 unanswered questions tonight. You keep replaying every conversation in your head, trying to find the exact moment when everything started to go wrong. But what if the ending you are grieving was actually the very answer to the prayers you have been praying? We often ask God for protection, yet we get upset when He removes the very things that were hurting us. It is hard to see the big picture when you are standing in the middle of a messy, painful heartbreak. You feel like you lost something precious. But God knows that you actually escaped something that would have broken you. He heard conversations you never heard, and He saw intentions that were hidden deep within a heart you trusted. Sometimes God closes a door not to punish you, but because He loves you too much to let you stay. Have you ever considered that your heartbreak was actually a divine intervention designed to save your future self from more pain? We cling to people because we are afraid of being alone. But God wants us to be whole and healthy. He sees the path ahead of you, and He knows exactly who needs to be by your side for that journey. If someone was able to walk away from you, it simply means they were not part of the ultimate plan. I know it hurts right now, and it is okay to sit in that pain for a little while today. But do not let that pain convince you that you are unwanted or that you are not enough for someone. Your worth is not defined by the person who could not see your value or the person who chose to leave. God is a father who watches over His children, and He will never let a temporary comfort ruin your destiny. Think back to those moments when you felt a small nudge in your spirit telling you that something was wrong. You probably ignored those red flags because you wanted the relationship to work so badly despite the internal warning signs. But God never ignores those signs, and He stepped in to do what you were not strong enough to do. What if the very person you are crying over was the one blocking the blessings God has been preparing? We often hold on so tightly to the wrong things that our hands are too full to receive the right. Release the grip you have on your past and trust that the hands of the Creator are holding your future. There is a deep peace that comes when you realize that you do not have to chase what is yours. Anything that is truly meant for you will not require you to sacrifice your peace or your core values. God is not the author of confusion, and He does not want you living in a state of constant anxiety. If a relationship brought more tears than joy, then perhaps its removal is the greatest gift you have received lately. You might feel lonely on a Friday night, sitting in the quiet, wondering if anyone will ever truly see you. But in that quiet space, God is speaking to you, reminding you that He has seen every tear you cried. He is using this season of isolation to build your character and to remind you of who you truly are. Is it possible that the weight you are experiencing right now is actually a season of preparation for something greater? The person you become during this time of healing is the person who will eventually walk into a healthy love. Do not rush the process of healing because God is doing a deep work in your soul right this moment. He is pulling out the roots of insecurity and planting seeds of confidence and faith within your weary heart. You are being refined in the fire of this disappointment, coming out stronger and more discerning than you were. God knows the desires of your heart, and He is not ignoring your prayers for a partner and friend. But He is a God of perfect timing, and He will never give you a blessing before you are ready. If He gave it to you now, you might not have the maturity or the strength to keep it forever. So trust the delay and understand that God's no or not now is always for your very best interest. Think of all the times you were thankful for the things that did not work out in your younger years. You will look back on this moment with that same gratitude, thanking God for the protection you cannot see. What if the rejection you feel today is actually God's way of redirecting you toward your true divine purpose? There is a purpose for your pain, and there is a reason for every single season of your life. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a child of God being guided by a loving hand. Stop looking back at the door that closed and start looking forward to the path that is opening up. There are people you haven't met yet and places you haven't gone yet that will make you forget this hurt. God is clearing the clutter from your life so that you can clearly see the beautiful things He is doing. Take a deep breath and let go of the bitterness that is trying to take root in your spirit. Forgive those who left, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to live a life of freedom. What would happen if you fully surrendered your love life to the one who created your heart from nothing? When you stop trying to control the outcome, you finally give God the space to work His modern miracles. You are precious in His sight, and He is working behind the scenes to bring everything into perfect alignment. The heartbreak was just a chapter, not the whole story, and the best parts are still waiting to be written. You didn't lose them, because you can never lose what was truly meant to stay in your beautiful life. God was simply protecting you from a future that would have never given you the peace you truly deserve. Walk forward with your head held high, knowing that the Creator of the universe is looking out for you. Your future is bright, your heart is being restored, and the love you seek is already on its way. Rest tonight in the knowledge that you are safe, you are loved, and you are perfectly protected by Him. The silence is not an absence of God, but a sacred space where He is doing His finest work. Trust Him with your heart, for He is the only one who knows exactly how to heal every single piece.